Okay, I'm here to do a video for everyone. So, how is everyone doing? I hope you're doing great. This is, well, they would call it New Year's evening. And I'm here in the hotel. I did a video, let me see, a few nights ago. I'm not sure. I'm going to release it, but I haven't released it because I did play a song, a couple songs on there that was to YouTube flaggable, okay? And that's fine. It's a way you get around that. So I sent it over to my tech, and he took care of it, and hopefully within the next few days or so the flag will come off and I'll release that video. But so I'm making this one in between just so you can know that I did that one, and that I wanted to sort of keep going with the videos to keep you up on things, on the news, on the update with what's going on, how things are progressing as we all evolve at the same time that we're in here, evolutionary, okay? And that does not matter where you at. It does and it doesn't. What it does matter is that what is the purpose of your contract or your reason for coming to this Earth planet here, this time and this timeline, because this is totally different than any other time that you ever came here, and you have came here many other lives before this one. Most is not aware of that. A lot of people isn't, but ignorant is bliss, as I have said in one of the other videos. That is the truth. Ignorant is bliss. So if you don't know things and you don't question your life, question why this and what is that and where is this and all the W's, you know, if you don't have any questions going on in your life or your circumstances, your situation, your whatever you at, your life as a time of being here in the now. If you're not questioning anything, then that puts you in that category, as they would say. Ignorant is blessed, because everyone should have questions about something, especially now. And before now, that was still going on as a stronghold upon your world, and mind controlling was being taking place, and you was being colonized, and you was being under conjure spells, under the spell of a conjure. And so a lot of things was being done in the past times, even to now. But this time, mass majority of you people on the planet awaken up out of the spell as hocus pocus, and you begin to recognize what life was about and what was going on and why, and all you had all the questions that started coming in, and you began to do a little research, kind of looking and see why is this happening, and why am I seeing things different than I've ever seen before. You know, you're starting to awaken to a new paradigm and a new vision of life, a new way of seeing life. So you came out of this sleep spell, and so this has the first time has ever happened in over millions of years, for sure thousands. Some says 85,000, and it could be true, or 90, and that is most likely true too. However, there's a lot more information that goes along with all that I just told you. That's just scratching the barely pen on the paper. You're not getting, that is hardly at all what is happening to you and for you and about you on this planet. However, coming out of a sleep spell isn't so much that you can take in, it's so much you cannot or you'll refuse to take in. So it's not going to happen at once. You're not going to receive things at once. You're not going to accept things. A lot of things going to happen, okay? Yet I'm here as someone that is willing and most wanting and very capable, I believe, is to put something in the smallest receiving of energy. Whatever you may be, wherever you at, whatever you are. I feel like I can give to the smallest of mind, the most unavailable mind, the most unopened mind. And somewhere I would be able to penetrate. But my most goal is to steer into your heart. That's what I aim for. I aim for your heart. Then I know you hear me, you receive me, you receive what it is that I want you to have, whatever that is. Okay, I'm the giver, you're the receiver. And times you may be a giver and I may be a receiver, and that would be great. I would love that. So tonight I wanted to do just a video just to kind of keep you up, like I say, up on things, help you to keep up on information, and help you to at least appeal to you to want to do research, want to be better, want to study, want to know things. In that times you have been under that sleeping spell, you've just been in a zone. You just kind of been wandering around, wondering and roaming. So you haven't been back home. You have to get back to home now. And home is where your heart's at, okay? Wherever your heart, that's where home's at. And that's where your soul resides. So, like I say, I wanted to keep you informed, and I want to appeal to you to open up and begin to find information that you never thought that you would ever be interested in or look for or desired. But start refilling your mind with information. Start looking for information, insight, enlightenment, consciousness, awareness. All that goes with part of study, part of gathering information, like the squirrels, the part of seeing life to be different or wanting life to be different. So in order to do that, you got to find the solution to the change and how to make that happen. Or what do I do to begin searching for knowledge, information, awareness, smarter. Okay? So, that being said, I'm Osiris here from the underworld. I truth, even though I chuckle at it. But that is me. I hold the energy. I am the one who has come here at this day and this time to be on the planet, to do things that I probably had done before at one time, but a different timeline, a different life. I'm here in a different life. And I have seen the way, trust me, and I recognize what I'm here for and who I am, or who me am. So, if you ever came to my channel, that is who I am. And I also hold the energy of Lord Shiva. Yes, I do. So, I also hold much other energies of my ancestors, who I will not mention them because they are many, like 200 million deep. Okay, so and that's a pleasure to be in touch with that much of an energy and to recognize that it is what it is and that it does exist and it all intertwine with you and your conscious mind and your energy. That's great to be there, and it does give you a lot to be a part of, okay? And it puts you in a place where you must hold a certain way of life, as to see it as all, not as one single energy. So that's a great deal to see that like that. And to know the universe is in love with me. And that I am in love with the universe. That's great to be that way. I take it with honor and humbleness. I really do. Very humbleness to that energy. But the cosmos is my family. I represent them here as Cosmos Bitch. I am the Cosmos Bitch. And I represent the cosmos there as I do here. And that's the truth. So, that being said, I want to say I love you all. I really do. And that is the truth. I love you all. I want to talk a little bit about some things, but I want to do some music before I start so that we can kind of, warm up the energy some, relax, release, and let go. Okay? Feel good, feel happy, feel rejuvenate, and all that comes with moving your energies, body, around and allowing the weights to lift off. So when I do it, I just do the music and I don't practice. I just jump in. I don't have no particular choreography. I just work with the music because that's the way I feel it, and I use that energy for that. And that's what you should do. Just go with it. You feel the energy. Feel like dancing and dance and dance and dance and dance and dance. And just go with the flow and feel yourself releasing energies away from your mind of the days and whatever you've been through and all that stuff. Don't need no partner, just be yourself, be your me. And your only other partners you have is the wholeness of all the other energies that you connect with, if you know how. If you don't, then connect with God, as you would call it, okay? I don't say that. I just say source or universe, but that's me. Because I see them different. And sometimes you have to, broaden your mind expansion in order to see things different. Because there is a lot of source And mind you, I didn't tell you it ain't just one way. Whew, no, it is a lot. And take it in, it takes a lot to do that. Because as I said in the video I did a few days ago before this one, that has not been released. Truth is stranger than fiction, and that is true. Fiction is much more acceptable and much more seen to be true than truth is. And I'll tell you that for sure. And that's following the truth, because in order to accept truth, you gotta have a visible mind that is extremely expandable. You cannot see life as one way, and not even two ways. You gotta see it as something marvelous and great and grand, and something that is just far out different than you ever seen and felt before. And then engage in it, you know. Man, you're getting there. Okay. Take a drink here. And then let's see if we can get some music going and find some release of energy to go. Okay, so here I just did it. Yeah, so that's the song I got from the energy waves, you know. They just bring them in and I play them. Oh wow, I lost my place here. Okay. So let's do some more here.
Sorry, January. It's gonna be a phase. I see him looking at my woman. If they ain't looking, I don't want that girl. If they ain't looking, I don't want it. If they ain't looking, I don't want it. If they ain't looking, I don't want that girl. No. It's bad, ain't she? Why would I wanna keep her to myself? I know you mad, ain't she? Cause she only want me and no one else. I tell her put her heels on, so she can show off them legs. But even with her clothes on, she turn head. I see him looking at my woman. Yeah, yeah. If they ain't looking, I don't want that girl. If they ain't looking, I don't want it. If they ain't looking, I don't want it. If they ain't looking, I don't want that girl. Bad bitches, put your hand up. Hands up. I need to see you. Truck for a real nigga. If your nails done, then your weed no never be raggedy. Kind you find in the vanity bags. Honey with everything, don't be rocking them shaggedy bags. PDA never shame when I kiss her. Step back like, look at that frame on the picture. With your bad ass. It's a night, no glad ass. Pretty face with a fat ass. In her dress, strip her fat ass. In her seat. Oh, she going home, but you better see, nigga. What? Ooh, if they ain't looking, I don't want that girl. That girl. If they ain't looking, I don't want it. If they ain't looking, I don't want it. If they ain't looking, I don't want that girl. No, if they looking at my baby, then there's something wrong with me.
energy, giving you that, that open space that you are able to take in different energies or more energy, and you're pushing out all that you've taken in that's weighty, heavy, doesn't give you freedom to move around or to express yourself, That's what it does for me. The energy of dancing and moving the body around and feeling that with feminine, sexual, kundalini energy rising up in your sacral chakra and on up through your spine. That is a lot of power in that. I won't say what it's all about, but there's much power. And the feminine energy to release and become her true feminist self. And allowing her energy to flow through in the spine and up through the crown and on through the ethers as it flows out into the universe. And then the universe gives back into you as you send out. And there's a lot to be said about sexual energies that you have been told umpteen lies about, and it has caused you to lose your power through your sexual interactions. And you have been taught these things wrongly for various reasons. Okay? Remember, energy is given and received, so know that who you're giving it to and who you're receiving it from. And who else is benefiting from it. Because as we tie in energies to one another, whatever way we come around, however way you are, you're interacting with anyone, you're interacting energy exchange. So keep that in mind. And there's ties and cords come with that. You get tied up into another's energy, and cords get tangled together. And you tying up, they call soul ties. So know who you soul tying with and who you're not. But just recognize what energy is about and what the sexual energy is for. And was not for what in the way you have been told. Completely opposite of it. Totally. You've been bamboozled. So, in many ways, you've been bamboozled. Now it's time to smarten up and find out what is it all about. What is the core reasons for being in the sexual energy with one of another, even with yourself? What is the core soul reason, and how should I interact in that energy? All energy has power in it, and however you use it, there is power coming forth, and it forms according to your thoughts, your imagination, and the words you speak, and the emotions. Let's not leave them out. They play a very important part in the energies of creation. Because you are here as a creator to create your life as you please, not as another please. Because if they're creating it, then it's their life they're creating, not you. You've given it to another, others. Your will is their will, and you have none. So know that, okay? Life is not as you've been told, and I am here to tell you, it's time to awaken to what it's really about. Otherwise, you'll be going in the same life cycle another time, and another time, and another one, until you finished the evolutionary of your soul. And that's the only one you are responsible for. Is yours, no other. Keep that in mind. Even the children, you're only responsible for theirs to a certain level or age. After that, it's their choices. So steer them right. Steer them right. Don't use the old layman things of the Bible terms, to spare the rod and spoil the child. That is not even at all where they've been teaching you. It's not about putting your whips or beatings on your kid or touching them and hitting them. No, that's not what that's for. That's a lie hasn't ever been told. You don't have to do that. It's a lie. We've been living lies and damaging our children. Damaging them for why? For the other entities that does not exist in your reality realm, but yet exist in your loose, chaotic ways of interacting in life, so that they can grab you away from your true life course or your full meaning of what life is about, and to keep you seeing it in another way of their belief or their reality, because they're very easily to cloak the energies and manipulate them. They're very good at it. And if you haven't been aware of those things, you can be manipulated to do things that you must repeat in another time of life, if not this one. And you'll keep doing those things until you learn better. So my suggestion is that you get to the library, and start finding out what the lies are lying about. And the truth lies there as well. Lies is just lying about the truth, that's all. You have to bag the lie out and bring in the truth. And see what it's about. Find out. The truth is stranger than fiction. And that's the truth. And ignorant is blessed. So find the truth of all things that you even thought was true. You may need to find the truth to that truth. Just know that it's true. And it's not a lie. Uncover the truth from out of the lies. You must do this on your own. No one can do it for you. I'm only here giving you the formula or the instruction or the information of knowing what is and what isn't. That's what I'm here for. Give you the information so you can see what is and what isn't, or at least know there is an is and there is an isn't. And that's what everything. Okay, two sides to a coin, and all is so, but there is no right and there's no wrong. There's no good, there's no bad. There is only balance. What is balancing? What do you see as your perception to see what that is and what that isn't? thin line between love and hate and judgment. I have to put that in. Judgment is very subtle. So be careful and judging. Because we are in a life of thoughts manifesting fast. And things that we send out as whatever intention you send it, and usually come back in the same intentions. So know what you're creating and be probably good with that, okay? So let's talk a little bit here about drugs and spirituality. See, you've been told drugs, street drugs, whatever way you want to call it, drugs. And most people call drugs like cocaine, crack, meth, heroin, I don't know, all of them. Most people call them street drugs, and then they bad to you. You see them as bad, marijuana, all that. You see it, that some people, a lot of you see it as bad. Well, it's not. It's according to your perception, and what you know and what you don't know, and what you classify that is considered bad and what you classify as good. There is neither. It's all in your own perception, and what you know and what you don't know. So spirituality would be more in doing the drugs with no judgment, with no issue, with no problem. Why? Because it's freedom. Spirituality is free. It's being me. It's living in your own power and liberating your soul from all others' methods and ways and choices that they choose for you, society, whatever you want to call it. Those are the fuckeries. Those are the lies that's been told. Now you have been living them for a long time. And here's what they switched you off to. Why do you want, and then they did the crime. They do the drugs. They bring the drugs in and they do the drugs. Don't you think they don't do those drugs, honey? They are the drug users and the dealers. But you pay the crime. Why? They do the crime and you pay the time, brother, while they do all the crime. And you put you in jail for doing it. That's what you call deception and manipulation and a whole lot of fuckery. They are the crime creators and the crime breakers. But you are the time maker or the time payer. Know that. And what they give you for drugs, that they call drugs, and safe for you to take, is poisons. Pharmaceutical. Get your drugs from us. We want to protect you. We want to take care of your body. We want to make sure you're safe. They don't give up about you. Not one thought. As you're good, but as you're bad, they care a lot about that. Damaging you, killing you, keeping you asleep, keeping you dead, keeping you from awakening to your true power, to your true self, to knowing that you are the one and not them. And you got the power to be your own God, your own creator, your own way, and do your own me. You got that. You got the power to address the God that they tell you that is the God. But I say it's the source. And you have the power to go to the source and address the source yourself. What do you need anyone else to do it for you for? Because your beliefs, they lie to you so much. You live in the lie and you believe in the lie. And you feel comfortable doing it. You really do. Because you don't know the lie from the truth. And if they tell you the truth, which I do, you still may see it as a lie. because you think you already got the truth. And my truth is just lies. It's funny. That's the shit. I'm telling you the way it is. That's funny, but it is so true. And you see it as it is, you'll begin to know the difference and know how your world was built and made up in the lies to keep you trapped, keep you from being in your own power of knowing who you are and being able to take care of your own life and being your own governor and being the controller of your own soul, not them. They ain't caring about your soul. They kill your soul in a drop of a finger or feather. They don't give a F about your soul. That's what they've been doing, is killing your soul and keeping you so you can keep coming back when you didn't finish your shit. They have done so much to you on this planet in many lifetimes and done dirty little rotten things that did not serve you at all. Served you not. Served you not. And served you not. And they are still up to their dirty little ways. Every one of them out there still thinking they're getting away with something. You're not getting away with anything, you little demons. I'm telling you now. You don't have nothing. You don't have no way of getting away with anything because we see it all. Know that and remember that. You are using the body that you walk in, and they don't know because you already done took over their whole soul demented ways, their whole will. And you're allowing, or you're causing them to be your terrorizer. Because they have no more. Because their mind is gone, their whole will is gone because you've taken it over. And they don't know no better because they have lost their soul to you as long as they keep you in their avatar. Only until you get out and their soul will be free. But that's okay. That's what they came in here for, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they just was open enough to let your ass in and now they gone doing your little dirty work. However, you know that you're being watched. They don't know. So you use them to do the dirt and you're behind your hand after you done threw the rock. And they thinking that they're doing good deeds for you or for your God that you serve. The other, me, the dark side of me. Because you don't want to see the light because you love being in the dark. And you want to take as many with you as you can so you can just keep living off their energy. That makes you just full. But your days are done. You're not going to continue. It is over. All your darks are going back to the whole far and beyond, where there is nothing but dark for you to stay in forevermore until you can finally maybe see the light. If there ever is going to be light for you. So stay on your dark path and keep being your me and living as you are. There's no out for you at all. It is over, done. You have no power. It is over. So I say, good night. Because that's how it's going to be. You're not being doing anything that's not being seen. You're not getting away with it. It's not, you never was. And people you're using, they don't know because they're already gone. You've taken over their mind. They feel like they're doing such a great service. To who? To who? Well, now. So, drugs is used on a spirituality. Many times it helps you waken up the calcium that has seared your crown chakra, which is what your opening of your head here, the little part where you're born is a little soft there, and then it finally there's silk goes over it, but it'll open back up once you got to do certain things to open up. It just don't open up. A lot of times it don't, because they done did so much to you to calcify it, whatever. So a lot of times in the other lives, other realms, that is used to open up that crown. And so a lot of the street drugs that people use and take, see, drugs is not bad and in no means. And they say it's not good either, because there's all in your perception, whoever you are. And whatever you do is your business, your life. Live your life. Be your man. However, see, what happens is people wants to do drugs, and those drugs actually work. They actually awaken that part of that crown that needs to open in order for you to receive information coming through from the sun and the ethers of the flares that come in. It's the way that you receive information, and how you're going to get it through a source of energy. That's how it works. And then you have a third eye that helps you to see the information and recognize what you're seeing, and as you're hearing it at the same time. You don't really have to hear it, but you do, because there's another part in here that you hear it through, not your regular ear. So it's all connections that's inside of your brain here and your skull that you're not aware of, and that those who has fucked you is aware and have been aware. But their main purpose was to not allow that to take place in you, because if that do, you are going to wake up, realize that you've been bamboozled, and that you will not allow them to bamboozle you anymore and keep you fucked out of your own soul life. Okay? And using your good energy for their bad behaviors. Okay? So when you do the street drugs, they usually help that to open up, and that begins to go, like the glory thing comes, wah, the halo. However, if you have been in a lot of bad situations in life, a lot of hurtful things of growing up, and just all kinds of shit that happened in your life, and you haven't really allowed yourself to be free from it, and you just stuffed it down, or you just lived with it and went on, whatever. And you're bound up by hurts and pains. Well, that shit has to be fixed in your life. That's why I was telling you about the chakras. You have to fix that. You have to straighten those energy wheels out in your life. They have to be at a certain percentage. They need cleaning. It's goo in there that you've been living with. And if that is not, and this opens, you are going to go on the drug, and then you're going to keep doing the drug more ways and more times than needed, and than what you should, because this here thing is taking you in a world that you have never been before. You're starting to see things, you're starting to you recognize things, and your mind is going, and you're like, and you are off balance. You're not stable, and you can't be, because you're too up in here, and nothing to keep you stabilized down here. So you lose balance completely, and therefore you are mostly drug addicted at. That's how people become drug addicted. And that's the key to drugs, as the street drugs. They're not made for you to be strung out on them and using them for a crutch or a whatever you be using them for. You use them for a method or a sort. And you want to use them for what you ever it is that you're using them for, but not as something to crutch you or to whatever, give you stimulations and keep you from fucking your whole world up and whatever people do. Who knows? I don't use them for any of that. I use them as I just use them. I don't really use them. I do use some that I numb, maybe some coke or something. I may use it to numb my gums when I do my tooth. Other than that, I wouldn't use that because it makes me sleepy. But I do like those shrooms. I love them. And there's a mushrooms that they make in psychedelically, whatever, but they're called shrooms. I don't like them as they are because they taste nasty to me and they put me to sleep too. Some people say, well, you gotta use them. I go, no, I don't want them. They're just disgusting. So I'm not really a drug person. I don't like pills either. I don't like none of that stuff. However, but I'm not against it. I'm not against it because I know it works in a way that it works. That's what I know about it. And I don't go against anyone who use it for the right reason. But when you are not using it and it's using you, then I got against you. I'm just wanting you to know the difference. I want you to see what's happening and why your world is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And how to fix that shit. Because if you on the drug and you're all fucked up in your life, you ain't gonna fix it. Trust me, you're not. You're gonna be fucked up. And that's just the way it works. Until you fix your shit in your life and get some stability. Then the drugs is just whatever, entertainment for when you want it or when you don't. You don't have to be entertained 24/7 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So spirituality has no judgment in your life as long as you are in the right place at the right time in your world, that you know what you are here for and the mission is being done. And you live in that wholeness, not that oneness, that wholeness. I am connected to the whole. I am connected to the all. And that's why I live my life, because I want to know that I am in the right energy as going up and then going out to you and then up to them and staying connected and staying connected. And that's how life's supposed to work, you know? So I'm gonna list some videos on here for you when I stop this video, because I want you to have the information and fill your mind full of information, knowledge. Know what is and what isn't. And if you don't know, then you need to. You really need to. Because places that's not here and outside of you and other worlds that you don't know about, but they exist. They see your world. Because they're up and you're down. And they can see in your world when you can't see their world because you have to be up there to see their world. I mean, your conscious mind, thinking, energy levels gotta go up, or you're more free to receive and to see outside of the box, of the matrix, and recognize that you're in one even. So when you're doing things here, they are able to see how your actions are here. Technology
Power off.
is so advanced there than it is here. You have no clue what type of technology. They have so much technology, they can do so many things. It is unbelievable what they have the power to do with technology in their world. See, their technology can put them right beside you and you not even knowing they're there. But they'll be right there and interacting with you if they want to. Depends on who it is. However, they see you as ignorant people, even though they know you've been fucked, mind fucked. But still, they see you as ignorant because they see things different. They feel like if you're interested in learning or wanting to know more, then you're not very smart at all. And I don't like that. I want them to see you as smart, not ignorant. I want them to see you being smart. So though there is much for you to learn now, go get it and learn it and study it and find out knowledge. Find out what is your world made of? Why is it even existing? Okay, so much to learn and so much to unlearn. All right, I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna put some videos on here for you so that you can gather some more information off of Rod Hayes. I want you to get his videos and listen to them because there's a lot that you need to know, and he is the one that's giving you that information that you need to know. Not that you want to know, but you need to know it. Very important for your next phase in life, for your journey on this planet, for your way to be free. All right? Okay, I love you guys, and please, if you don't mind, share this video so it can get around YouTube, even though YouTube and there are little demons or fucking with them. That's all right. I will still make it as I always do. I love you guys.